Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and thank you so much for joining us. It's a very exciting evening for the Foundation in which we're going to officially announce the initiatives that we'll be building in the area of early childhood development. I thought I would structure my talk around three main topics. First, introduce you to the Foundation and how we work. Second, to talk a little about why we're focusing on early childhood development. And then finally, to describe our strategies and the programs that we'll be implementing to realize those strategies. Let me begin with the mission of the Foundation, our motto, investing in the future of the United Arab Emirates by investing in its people. You could see how we quickly come to a focus on early childhood development when we're guided by this principle. The Foundation, as you might know, is the family foundation of Sheikh Salama bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. It was established by her in 2010. And it has four pillars or four areas of work: art, culture and heritage, education, and health. And we'll be focusing on education. How we work would best be described as the strategic approach to philanthropy, where we base our work on research and knowledge. We articulate goals. We devise combinations of strategies and initiatives that help us reach those goals. And at every stage, we evaluate the impact of our work. Let me dig a little deeper into that. We have some guiding principles in this approach. One is that we very much think of ourselves as incubators for new ideas. We like to build new models. We like to test new ideas. You'll see that we have a very strong focus on human capital development, or a kind of investing in people approach. We believe that if we can invest in people, it is they who will go out and create the innovations, the new ideas, the solutions. Third, we take the long view. We make long-term investments and we think of our work as generational work. We recognize that if we want to have broad impact, we need to stick with our initiatives and stick with the issues that we're focusing on over the course of time. And finally, as I mentioned, we place a very, very high value on research, evaluation, and measuring the impact of our work. Let me turn now a little to the work that we're doing in early childhood development and share with you how we got to this. We, in our exploration phase, looked at the research and saw that, in fact, the earliest months of life are the most important months in a child's life, a period of unprecedented growth and development, which the following speakers will address in greater detail. We also learned that development, children's development, is directly influenced by the quality of care and the experiences that a child has with his or her parents, with carers, and with other adults. And that in particular, the workforce that's tasked with working with our children needs training, needs support, needs direction. And finally, for those of you who are parents in the room, I need not explain this to you. The task of raising physically, socially, and cognitively healthy children is difficult. Parents need support. Parents need guidance. It is, as you know, the most important job in the world, and it is the most difficult job in the world. But when we look at the UAE in particular, we draw our inspiration from Sheikh Zayed, who said very sagely, very wisely, the real asset of any nation is in its people. Let me now tell you about the three areas of work that we're developing. Our strategic goals. First is to demonstrate the value of early childhood education by establishing the Salama bin Hamdan Al Nahyan Center of Excellence in Early Childhood Development, a marvelous new facility that is being built on Reem Island, that will contain a model early childhood education center that draws on the best thinking and the best practices internationally, and then adapts them to the local culture, to the local setting. It will contain facilities, spaces for parents to come together for workshops and seminars and learning. It will host university students who are doing research in this area. And will also build a facility that will do early diagnosis and testing of potential learning difficulties and learning challenges in children, because what we've also learned is that intervention at the earliest stages can make real measurable impact in the lives of children who face these challenges potentially. The second is the workforce development and the leadership development work that we want to do through the Shamsa bint Muhammad Al Nayan Foundation. Sheikha Shams has been a guiding force in developing this work, and I'm really pleased to announce that just yesterday we welcomed our first cohort of leaders, 8 leaders, 8 women, 4 educators, and 4 doctors who will engage in a year of intensive learning through our program in partnership with Yale University, both here and in the United States. And we're encouraging them to develop projects in their fields, in their sectors that we hope to support. And there's a picture of them on their first day of school yesterday. And then finally, recognizing the crucial role that parents play and the great challenges they face. We will launch in January a monthly program in parenting education, parenting workshops, and I hope you were able to pick up a brochure with that schedule of events as you came in. I want to thank you not only for joining us this evening, but in being our partners as we bring this work forward. This is perhaps the most important investment that we can make in the future, because it is an investment in our children, who are, as Sheikh Zayed said, our greatest asset. Thank you.